Good morning. Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections. My blurb for the week is on leading by example. There's not a week goes by, and I don't see this come to play and then I'm not thinking about it. Because what I see and what I hear, I can better understand why situations are the way they are. So here's a quote by Gene Mauch, ex-manager, I believe, from definitely the Philadelphia Phillies. He stated, "You can't lead anyone else further than you have gone yourself." So, not being a hypocrite, you got to do what you say. Last week, we talked about that commitment thing, where it's got to be an all-the-time thing. Well, leading by example has to be an all-the-time thing as well. And we have to fess up when we're wrong. And it's critical. It's one of the most critical things. One of two: commitment, leading by example. I want you to list three people in your life that do lead by example and commit to what they're saying. Once you do that, write down why you feel they lead by example and do what they say. So I'm going to take a few bits from the book I came out with in 2015, Choosing Success. And here's how it goes. And I just wanted to emphasize that just because of what I'm seeing and hearing. I imagine that above task may be easy for some to complete, but others may struggle. Why is it then that some may struggle? Possibly it's due to the fact that they're told multiple times a day to complete an action and there's no leadership. Just simply unclear expectations. How many times do the people who are communicating their expectations to you actually have experience with what they are asking you to complete? For example, is it possible for those in administration in a company never to have worked a day as an hourly employee? I worked 17 years. I'm sure you have worked for a boss in that same situation. When you did, how were you led to complete the task at hand? Were you given a list to follow from start to finish? Were you given a time limit? Were you given boundaries? Were you asked for help? Think about that. And did you get help? Did your leader actually lead by example? If your boss led by example, did you take that knowledge and pass it down to someone else? If you did take that new knowledge, all right, how did you feel? Proud? Confident? Did you surprise yourself? If you didn't take the new experience and share it with another coworker, I guess that's reasonable too. Using the example, I want to close with this, because I thought it's very, very important talking about the topic of leading by example. This week I ran into a situation, not locally, but got into a conversation about some company. We're going to let somebody go. And it was interesting because they asked for advice, and my first advice was this: we have to make that commitment up front and lead by example. So number one, no one should ever get let go unless, all right, there's no surprises, meaning they're expecting to be let go in the first place. And the look on this person's face was absolutely above and beyond. So what's my point today? Commit, do what you say, and the results will speak for themselves. Definitely will be better than without. Have a great week, everyone.